know the new Plankton AI metal song that the internet's been stirred up into a frenzy over? It is unapologetically good, has no reason to be as good as it is, but it is also insanely illegal, and I'm here to tell you why. So for context, I have been using AI for years now. My partner and I have used everything from Diff-SVC to RVC, and I have become very well acclimated with how you make them, what goes into them, what exactly it means to make a bank, and how you're supposed to use them. I've made covers using AI, and I have quite a few AI banks that are based on my voice, specifically using the program that Boy What uses for his material, RVC, which every single time something AI comes out, a notebook or something people use, it pretty much immediately gets shut down under some capacity because people overload it, too many people use it, and especially because people have been known to use celebrity AIs both monetarily and just cloning people's voices that they do not have consent to do. Anyone can make an AI bank of just about anything with the bare minimum of data. Obviously, the more that you have or the clearer data you have, it's going to come across better and the quality is going to be higher. You can see it with the Plankton thing because it's very high quality. And I've been seeing a lot of people defend this music and defend what Boy What does, which if you go on his Spotify and look at his stuff, his entire thing is Spongebob character themed music that he records and they sing it for him. And the reason people defend his music is they say, well, he's doing all of the instrumentation himself, he is doing all of the vocals himself. Which leads me into my next point, that is what's known as an inference audio, which basically what an inference audio is it's exactly what you might think. You basically take a template and you put it in, the AI reads it, and it produces a product that is based on that using the voice that you choose. So for example, if Boy What would have taken Plan Z and wanted a Frank Sinatra AI to sing it or a Michael Jackson AI to sing it, this would have been done with one of those banks. It's applicable to anyone. It's more than just voice morphing, and everyone has kind of been writing off the efficacy of this solely because he actually made all of this stuff himself organically. But regardless, what he is doing is extremely illegal, because I have done quite a bit of research and there has not been a single thing that I have seen in my own personal experience, maybe it's out there, of him getting permission from any of the people's voices that he is using to monetize off of. You are allowed to make content with people that you don't have consent of the AIs for. You kind of call in an ethical, moral question, especially with people that are dead, with people doing, you know, Chester Bennington and Juice WRLD and fucking Frank Sinatra and Michael Jackson. Or don't even get me started of the Austrian painter ones, which we all know what that entails. Not to mention that Boy What also uses what looks to be AI-generated art for his material, and like I said, you're allowed to make content of said thing, but he is not only distributing this stuff on YouTube, but it's across streaming platforms, with all of his material being the voice of people that he does not have consent for. This isn't just a cheap little voice thing that the person got consent to do. This isn't just some quirky little voice mod that these people gave their consent for their voices to be used. This is a pre-made AI bank that is being used to manufacture this. Now, whether or not this is a Plankton model that he himself made or a pre-existing Plankton model, I don't know, because a lot of popular characters and popular singers and celebrities and stuff will have multiple different banks because, like I said, just about anyone, if you get a hold of the software, can use it. People's first instinct to listen to this is to say it sounds great, which it does. It sounds phenomenal, and it's clear that Boy What has a lot of talent, but what I would personally do if I was in this position is I would use this as exposure. I would do this AI shit, but I wouldn't monetize it, and I would let people know that this is me, this is what I'm capable of, and then release your own music and monetize that when it is clearly yours, because regardless of if he did the instrumentation, every single vocal, and all of the production himself, he is still using the voice of someone that exists that he does not have the consent to monetize. He is literally profiting off of the voice of someone that exists. You're starting to see this crop up more and more with the efficacies of AI and what should be allowed, what shouldn't be allowed, but regardless, it's being done. And while the laws and regulations centered around AI, the usage of AI, whether it be art forms, music, voices, whatever it may be, they are very vague, they're not very strict right now, they're still in place, and I have a strong hunch that throughout the years, as AI becomes more and more rampant and more used, and you're already seeing that with ChatGPT being under fire and people getting under fire for using AI art in things, AI commercials, as well as literal writers going on strikes because they are fearful that they're going to be replaced by AIs that literally do their job better than them. You are going to start seeing legislation be passed that is going to fuck these people in the ass, and the people that are sitting on the fringes of the legality of all of this are going to be not only caught in the crossfire, but literally aimed at when the gavel comes down on this. And I don't think the verdict's going to be very pretty, because this literally just shouldn't be allowed. You should be able to do it for fun, but there's a big difference between having fun and just straight monetization. But I just wanted to clarify this, give you guys some insight from someone who knows what the fuck this is, because I haven't really heard anyone talk about it, and I've seen just so much outcrying of support for it and people clamoring for more, and there's numerous things that this dude has done. What are your opinions of this topic and AI in general? Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. I can't wait to hear it. If you agree or disagree, that's fine. There's not a wrong answer. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to join the review family today, and smash that notification bell to be notified of my future uploads. You know who it is. My name is Jay Morrison. I'm signing off saying farewell.